two OnlyFans models were hanging out, I believe, somewhere in Dallas, Texas. They were taking some photos and some videos, just posting them to, Instagram and promoting content. Now, they were not doing any sexual content. However, while they were posting their videos, something weird happened.
Ash, come on. Ash, walk here. Ash,
why am I
record him?
I live here.
Ash, record him.
You gonna call 911? Why you out here like that? You see how they is? I told you some sellout. They half naked. I'm gonna jack my I got a black dick. You out here half naked. You a sellout. That's what you is. Look at it. They half naked. They ass naked out here. Sell out their ass home.
Now, that is the video that they recorded and put up. And the OnlyFans model in question is called Your Little Baby Ashley. Now, this is what she posted on the story. Guys, y'all wouldn't believe what just happened. Me and my girl were taking pictures and this man asked to sit behind us. Weird, right? But we just keep taking pictures. So I take her pics, go to show her, and I turn around and this man is basically playing with himself, has his you-know-what out in public. So immediately we grab our things and leave and call the police. So he gets in his car and leaves. So we were like, okay, let's just go back to taking pictures. But then he comes back recording us, calling us sellout hoes. Now, after she put this story up, there was then a video that her and the friend made.
For real, it's like you can't even bad outside anymore, which is crazy. Like, how are you gonna pull your out, right? And then get mad that I'm offended that you pulled your out. Because, like, who fucking does that? In public, mind you. In public. I have been doing this job for years and years and years, and I've never, ever had somebody sit behind me and pull the out in public. Like, this is insane. I need a bodyguard to walk outside and take pictures now. I gotta have with me to go and take pictures. Like,
The crazy part is the pictures were so cute and we looked so innocent, and then
girl, and you got me a sellout.
I look so hoochie.
You're disgusting. You're disgusting. You're literally scum of the earth. I love horny, love y'all down, but in public, not even gonna ask me nothing. Like, just straight nerd. Oh my god, insane. This guy obviously has some mental health issues, and I can't wait for the police to give him the help he deserves.
The police did pull up, thank God.
Period. And you know what's even funnier? Because I just sat here and thought about it. I bet he recorded that video so he could jack off to it some more. He's over here like, oh. I'm laughing, but this is mad serious. Like, this is a crazy, horny abuser. What's the word? Sexual abuser on the run. On the run. He's out here free, jacking his other people.
Now, guys, we do know that women can be harassed, especially by strange men.
I've been followed by 3 men in their cars in the last 24 hours. So I was just walking to my garden. I'm in my garden. Boom, boom, boom. This turning, and there's a guy who, like, my garden is like in the middle of the block. He turns at the intersection, turns at the intersection, drives all the way up to me, stops, and then screams at me from his car, rolls down his window, screams at me from his car. And then, like, when I don't respond and I'm looking at him like he's crazy, he like drives off angry.
But then I started to think, OnlyFans model. With her friend, a weird guy comes out of nowhere and says that. Dallas, Texas, right? Now, as you guys remember, Rhoda Osmond was in Houston, Texas, when she said that a black man just hit her in the face with a brick. And then I remembered. The other day, there was this chick in Dallas that accused black men of the same exact thing.
Hi, my name is Finnegan. I live in Dallas, Texas. This man followed me, and so did that man, until I ripped out my used pad, my pepper spray, and started screeching "Disease" by Lady Gaga. Did they leave me alone? Let's not forget him. He also came over here. And there was one more. So am I going to keep this pad in my hand until I get home? I guess I have to. I literally have a gun, a knife, pepper spray, and a taser. Leave me the alone. Like, literally go the away. Go away. Go away. Go away. The fuck? Why would you want to be bothersome? You literally came over here to me for the third time, you weirdo piece of shit. Jump in front of a train. Jump in front of a train. Knock me the fuck out then. Knock me the fuck out then, you weak ass bitch. Yeah. Oh. Nothing. I'm still standing, ho.
Now, this lady was called Finnegan. And how do I know? Well, shout out to Daphne over at the Celebrity Channel, or Celebrity Channel, because she posted this on TikTok. Finnegan's TikTok was drier than her wig before the lie. 2 days ago, she filmed herself in Dallas claiming 4 different black men tried to kidnap her. She said she was so scared she pulled out her pepper spray and her soiled pad to scare them off. She never called the Dallas Police Department. I did. They never heard of this incident. The men she filmed were simply minding their business. In her part 2, she was insulting a man, showing his face without consent, and calling him names, all while pretending to be terrified. He didn't want to be filmed and defamed. I started to think about this OnlyFans model, and I said, they're in Dallas, just like the other chick named Finnegan. Rhoda Osmond is also in Texas. So I said, let me go to the comments. This person said, I swear women take no accountability for some choices that they make that put them in a vulnerable position. That guy was a weirdo, but I'm not defending that. But he does make a good point.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the you think you is?
But this was the comment. Fake OnlyFans ad. Facts. Woo! See, guys, this was fake all along. And the reason why I know that this is a fake ad is because, number one, like, you're taking pictures. Some guy walks up to you and just starts saying that, right? Then you put him, up on the screen, and then you say that you're going to call the cops. So the man returns and he doesn't mind being on the screen talking about you guys are sellout 304s. In reality, I can bet you a few things. Number one, they never called the cops at all. They most likely paid this guy to do it because OnlyFans chicks will do anything to get clout. And so what this really was, in my honest opinion, was just the ability to get somebody to the page, to get somebody to the OnlyFans, to get people talking about it because it was on WorldStar, and obviously I'm talking about it, but there was never a police report filed. The second part about this is Dallas is having a problem with women basically blaming black men for nothing. And we've already seen it happen in Houston with Rhoda Osmond. So now you have in the city of Dallas 2 separate cases of, number one, the Finnegan lady who said that she was being assaulted, but she was going back and forth with these guys and, just crashing out and never calling the police. And also this lady who has this weird incident saying that she's being harassed. And then it goes back to the lady that I talked about earlier in this video. The woman who said that she was in her garden and guys, were coming up and bothering her. Now what happens is people start to question the validity of such stories. And she's a pretty lady, and I can see why somebody would want to talk to her or try to approach her. And no doubt, like, this happens all the time. But if now guys don't see it happening in the real sense, guys are going to be less inclined to believe this, because anybody can do anything for clout now, for TikTok followers, you know, for OnlyFans followers, for YouTube subscribers. The people who pay the most for this in the end are men, not only men, black men. And I will say this, for you ladies who want to be in this booty clapping industry, and again, I mean, you're doing everything you can to be a clapper. I mean, this chick, I can barely even show you the pictures or videos that she has on her page, because it's just so incredibly disgusting. And I say that in a great way. Like, the BBLs, every pose is very sexual. The BBL is like not even on point. It doesn't even look nice. And so you've done everything that you can just to make money. I mean, you've already risked your life. Woo! And so now that's not working, and you're just like every other chick on OnlyFans. So now you're resorting to making up stuff and then having some guy come out there and saying that, you know, he's trying to attack you as a woman, which in the reality, you're just thirsty and you're doing anything that you can to get people on there. And again, this is going to get worse, guys, as times start to get harder, and people want to get more clout, and they don't want to work hard, and they don't want to, you know, really put it out there and do things. They don't really want to have a real legit business. They want to go ahead and do a clap style business. So if it means, you know, paying like this and getting their money into it, they're going to do it. So guys got to really be careful. I've been seeing, you know, women coming up to guys, twerking on guys, you know, women just filming guys in the streets. Like, I see so many Instagram like videos, like, would you, you know, in me, you know, just like one girl and her sister, like, would you in me? Like, you know what I mean, right? The N-U-TZ in me. Just like, who even asked something like that? Like, I mean, it was fine. No, stop the show. I'm not gonna lie. It was fine. But who would even think about, like, would you do that inside of me? Like, why would you even say that? And that just goes to show how desperate, how sad, how down bad people are. And if it comes, like I said, on your behalf, destroying you as a man, they will also do that. Anything to go viral. So men gotta really be cautious of, you know, where chicks are partying at, going on outside of clubs, women taking pictures, women shooting content. You should try to avoid that, because the last thing you want is somebody to put their face out there and say, oh yeah, you know, this guy does this and he harasses women. It's not even the case that you harass women. They're just using you for content. And like I said, they won't even care. We saw that with Rhoda Osmond. She had so many guys that were trying to, you know, kill that other guy for something that she was lying about. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Oshay Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Select Jump. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.